Our coverage of Computex 2017 is brought to you by the Corsair One and Synergy. You can check them both out at the link in the video description. Okay, so Eve is this really small startup that was founded to be like a disruptive device maker with an emphasis on community feedback to help them design the best products for their community. To which I would normally go, well, gee, you guys, taking community feedback is a great way to get an awful lot of, let's say, how about we call them C- ideas. But the V 2-in-1 Windows device that they're showing off here at the show demonstrates that they've got the ability to filter through the guidance they're getting from their users and pick out the best ideas, because this is looking pretty good. Every device has the same basic specs. So they've got a 12.3-inch display running at a 2736 by 1824 resolution. And what's more than that, they've managed an impressive 1400-to-1 contrast ratio, a basically air gapless display design, 10-point multi-touch, and a 100% QC check policy. So every single device is going to get calibrated right out of the factory. And the I/O is looking pretty good too. They've got 2 noise-canceling microphones as well as speakers along the top. They've got 2 USB Type-A ports, a USB Type-C port, a Thunderbolt port, and lo and behold, even a headphone amp. Wow, how did they manage to do that in a device in 2017? Wi-Fi is handled by an internal 2x2 AC wireless card, and you can wake the device with just one touch thanks to the integrated fingerprint sensor in the lock button. Every single one is going to include their 1024 pressure level and 2-button pen, as well as this Alcantara cover that has a Gorilla Glass covered trackpad as well as an RGB backlit keyboard. So pricing wise, it's starting at $799, which is pretty darn competitive with the Surface Pro, with a Core M3, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 128 gig NVMe SSD, and it goes up to, well, we don't quite know, but probably somewhere in the $1,500 range for a Core i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 512 gig SSD, which, when you put it up against the Surface Pro, is looking pretty impressive, like it's over $500 cheaper. So how did they do it? I guess it comes back to the whole collaborating with the community idea. Well, they ended up with a little bit of a thicker device, but I like this trade-off. They get a massive 48 watt-hour battery, and we're able to fit full-sized USB 3 ports on it. Pretty freaking cool. And there's other stuff too. The community said, you know what, don't worry about spending a bunch of money on the webcam. We're not gonna use it that much. And so, they didn't. So then, bottom line, this is hardly a comprehensive review of the device. I only got to spend about an hour with it, but I feel like there's still a lot to say. Like, it's shocking how price competitive this small startup has managed to be with a massive company like Microsoft. And while the device is actually not even available yet, they're going to be doing a run of them that will be available for purchase sometime in the summer. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think if their goal is to be kind of like a OnePlus of Windows devices, they are on a pretty good track right now. So thanks for watching, guys, and thanks to Corsair and Synergy for allowing us to be here this year. You can check out the Corsair One, their 12-liter extreme performance gaming rig, at the link in the video description, and Synergy, which lets you share your keyboard and mouse between multiple computers, even cross-platform, Windows, Mac, Linux, you name it. You can save 25% at the link below. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our Computex coverage, and we will see you at the next booth.